It's been a while. I think anyone who knows me knows I've wanted this for the longest time, and I'm really happy to be back. Yeah.
And your winner and new Multiplex Warzone Singles Champion, Andrew the Dive Bar.
And your winner and still Fandom Fights champion, Joe Farrell.
I think it's fair to say, look, in the last two matches, Brittany and I have had the same accuracy. Tells you everything you need to know about the kind of player she is.
And your winner and new champions, Ginyu Force.
I'm beyond happy, and yeah, I guess if you would say there's a Mount Rushmore of fandom teams, we might be on it.
And your winners, the Manhattan Project. That is correct.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Multiplex Game of Factions. We're here for the 50-50 teams match. Historically, the one that makes us go, huh, the most. But I think we're in for a good time. Caleb, you're here on the desk with me. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. I'm excited for this match, so let's just jump into it.
I would agree. Caleb, do you want to explain how round number one is going to work?
Yeah, round number one's going to work like this. Whiteboard round, standard whiteboard round, except we're going to get 5 questions from Fandom and 5 questions from Warzone. So that's going to be a good time. You got to test both those skills here. 4 repeats and a challenge, should you need them, are allowed to throughout the entire match. Did I miss anything else, Tim?
I don't think so. You get a bonus question if you hit a perfect round.
Okay.
And obviously, we have the Kingsmen. We've got Koho and Matthew here for that. Club Dread. We've got Jeremy and Ryan here. The video store is being represented by Nazario and Mike. And then Fun DMC is being represented by Will and Jake. So those are your teams across the board there. Let's get into it. And Boatman, why don't you kick us off with that first question?
Okay, I'm going to be reading the fandom questions, apparently. That'll be fun. Your fandom question comes in Alien versus Predator. Which Alien versus Predator film takes place mainly in Texas?
You ever been to Texas?
No, I haven't. Nazario, can we get hands on screen, please? Thank you.
I was in Texas earlier this year for a conference. It was very fun. Very nice. Good food. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Koho.
I said the Predator.
Let's go to Ryan.
No, I had AVP Requiem.
Let's go to Michael.
I had Aliens vs. Predator Requiem.
Will.
I had the Predator.
Matthew.
I had the Predator.
Jeremy.
The Predator.
Nazario.
Alien versus Predator Requiem.
And Jake.
The Predator.
Aliens versus Predator Requiem is the answer we have. So
to clarify, we are only accepting Ryan and Michael's answers, correct?
What Nazario also got it.
Because no, Nazario said Alien versus Predator.
Oh, it's Aliens. It's got to be the S there. Yep. So if
God damn it!
So then, if that's the case, Dread and Video Store are tied 1 apiece. Yeah.
Wait, but he said AVP.
Did Brian write
AVP.
Aliens? Or?
We in Fandom will accept AVP Requiem or Aliens versus Predator Requiem if you spell it out. Yes. So AVP Requiem is an acceptable answer. So we're going to move on to your next question in the category of coming of age. What game do the Heathers frequently play in Heathers? I have never seen this game.
Ryan, can we get both hands on screen, please? Thank you. This movie's fun. There are some people who think the musical is better, and those people are stupid.
Ding, ding, ding. You are correct.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Ryan.
I got nothing.
Michael.
Croquet.
Will.
Truth or dare?
Matthew.
Croquet.
Jeremy.
I said Russian roulette.
Nazario.
Yeah, it's croquet. I said never have I ever.
Jake.
Yeah, I blew it. I said truth or dare also.
And Caleb.
Croquet.
Croquet is the correct answer.
So I have Kingsman Video Store at 2, Dread at 1.
Yep.
Right. As we get into your next question in the category of the MCU, in Thor, when the Asgardians go to Jotunheim and fight the Frost Giants, what specifically happens to Volstagg that causes him to warn everyone else? I'm very happy that I didn't trip up pronouncing Jotunheim. I'm very proud of myself about that because it's spelled weird.
You also got Frost correct.
Well, you know, Frost Nixon.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Michael.
I said he gets stabbed.
And Will.
I said his arm is frozen.
And Matthew.
I blinked.
And Jeremy.
Yeah, I didn't have anything.
And Nazario.
I said he gets frozen.
And Jake.
Nothing.
And Koho.
He's by a giant.
What did you say?
He's touched by a giant.
And Ryan.
I said his arm gets burned.
I would take that too. So we can take Koho, Ryan, Will, and somebody else had it.
I said frozen general. I didn't specify.
Yes, I think I put you down for a point. So I have Video Store at 3, Kingsman Dread at 2, DMC at 1.
I have Kingsman at 3.
Because Koho hit that. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, because Koho hit that, and then we had.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right. So your next question is going to be in the category of Warzone scores and soundtracks. Which The Doors song opens Apocalypse Now? This movie's good.
Oh, yeah. Rules.
Big fan of this one. When they did the re-release a few years ago in IMAX, went and saw it, and it was incredible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Will.
In my very bad handwriting, break on through.
Let's go to Matthew.
I forgot.
Jeremy.
Oh, I said the other side.
Nazario.
Nope.
Jake.
I also quickly scribbled break on through.
Koho.
That's the name of it.
I got
Ryan.
I blanked.
Michael.
The End.
The End is the correct answer. So Michael hits that, giving Video Store the lead. What is next, Boatman?
Your next question comes in the fandom category of Marvel. How does Colonel Stars and Stripes die in Kick-Ass 2? What's a harder word to say based on how it's spelled? Jotunheim or Colonel?
Let me look at them. Both pretty tough because you could say like Jotunheim, or you could say Colonel.
5.
Those both don't sound anything like the actual word.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Will.
I said his neck is broken.
And Matthew.
I said blown up.
And Jeremy.
I said explosion.
And Nazario.
Stab.
And Jake.
Yeah, this is going great for me. I also said stab.
And Koho.
I said beat to death.
And Ryan.
I said shot in the head.
And Michael.
I said shot.
I don't believe we can accept any of those answers, Tim. The correct answer was decapitated. His capo was detated.
So, question on mine. If I'm remembering the scene right, first his neck is broken and then he's decapitated.
Are you wanting the challenge?
Jake, what do you think?
How confident are you in that? Because it's pretty early. I don't know.
I'll let it go for now. I'll let it go.
Okay.
Great. All right, we're moving on to the next question in the category of comic book movies. Who stars as Harvey Pekar in American Splendor?
Harvey Pekar.
P-car. Great, not pecker. That'd be dirtier.
Would kind of fit with the movie.
P-car, parkour, parkour. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's going to be the first repeat for the video store. And the question again, who stars as Harvey Picard in American Splendor?
P-car.
P-car, damn it. I've never seen the film.
It's great.
Oh, I've been told I would like it very much.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I don't know who we're at, but we'll say we're at Jared. What? Are we at?
Yeah, Matthew or Jeremy. It doesn't matter.
We'll go to Jeremy. It doesn't matter.
Paul Giamatti.
And Nazario.
Paul Giamatti.
And Jake.
Hey, I'm on the board. Paul Giamatti.
And Koho.
Paul Giamatti.
And Ryan.
Paul Giamatti.
And Michael.
Paul Giamatti.
And Will.
Paul Giamatti.
And Matthew.
I blinked.
Paul Giamatti is correct.
Yep.
So, Tim, I just want to make sure I've got the store correct. I got Video Store at 6, Dreading Kingsman at 4, DMC at 3. Is that what you have?
That is what I have.
Okay. As we get to your next question, category of Pixar. What specifically do Luca and Alberto want to buy using their winning from the race in Luca?
Thank you.
Luca wasn't in the question.
Correct. Thank you.
I just was like, I'll just throw that in there. I don't think there's another Pixar movie with a character named Luca.
In the
movies.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Read the question.
All right, that's going to be the first repeat for the Kingsman. Go ahead, Boatman.
Oh, yeah, that's me. What specifically do Luca and Alberto want to buy using their winnings from the race in Luca?
Do you know anyone named Alberto?
No. I know Albert, but I don't know.
I don't know. We know an Albert. I don't know if we know any Albertos. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Nazario.
A Vespa scooter / bike.
Jake.
A Vespa.
Koho.
I said an electric locomotive.
Let's go to Ryan.
Vespa.
Michael.
I said a moped.
Will.
A Vespa.
Matthew.
Vespa.
Jeremy.
A Vespa.
Vespa is correct.
I have a question. Are you accepting just Vespa? Because that's a brand.
We are accepting just Vespa. Yeah. If you said Vespa in your answer, that is what we have as the answer.
Michael, that's a brand. Like what do you want to buy? Do you want to buy a Ford?
You're muted, Michael, if you're talking. Sorry.
No, I was talking in the other call.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, if we're getting picky with plurals and singulars, this is a general brand.
It's the name of the movie.
Nazario, are you going to challenge or aren't you?
We're talking to our manager. Yeah, we're not going to do it. Fuck, no.
Okay.
How many points?
Yeah. So it's 7 Video Store, 6 Dread, 5 Kingsman, 5 DMC.
Yes.
So your next question is in family. What store does Doris Walker work at in Miracle on 34th Street?
And is this applies to both films, just to clarify?
This is 1947s. I didn't put that in the question. That's my bad, but we are asking about 1947s.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
I hate Christmas movies. Macy's.
Koho.
Macy's.
Ryan.
Macy's.
Michael.
Macy's.
Will.
Macy's.
Matthew.
Macy's.
Jeremy.
Macy's.
Nazario.
Macy's.
Macy's is correct. All right, what's next, Bowman?
All right, your next question comes in the fandom category of Star Wars. How many actors, not including David Prowse, have played or voiced Anakin Skywalker or Darth Vader in a Star Wars movie?
Have you seen a Star Wars movie before?
This is the one with the little wizard boy, right?
Yes. Yeah. His name is Yogurt.
What we're watching is happening now. 5.
Now.
Repeat the question.
It's going to be the second repeat for the video store.
Yep. How many actors, not including David Prowse, have played or voiced Anakin Skywalker or Darth Vader in a Star Wars movie? Is Prowse how you say his name?
I've always said it that way. Yeah, you said
Okay.
it exactly that I would say it.
That's fair. Harvey Pecker.
Yeah, right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I don't know where we are, so I'm going to go to Jake.
Including Darth Vader, I said 4.
And Koho.
5.
And Ryan.
Yeah, I said 4. Yeah, crap.
And Michael.
And it must be like the Clone Wars one. I said 4.
And what?
I also said 4.
And Matthew.
Yeah, I said 4.
And Jeremy.
I said 4.
And Azaria.
4.
5 is the answer
Yeah.
we have. The actors
I
being
forgot
Jake
Lloyd.
Lloyd, Hayden Christensen, Matt Lanter, James Earl Jones, and Sebastian Shaw.
Who's
So
that?
just to clarify, one of those is from Clone Wars. Is that what you're saying?
Matt Lantern voiced Anakin in Clone Wars.
I forgot the kid.
Who's Sebastian Shaw besides?
Yeah,
the
I
villain?
forgot Shaw.
Episode 6.
He
He's
played.
episode 6, but we're going to keep with that.
Yeah, he plays Vader in episode 6 when Luke takes off his helmet and at the end.
Oh,
So,
That.
all right. So the final question of the round is in the category of animation. What is the name of Jack Skellington's ghost dog in The Nightmare Before Christmas? I think it's safe to say, Boatman, there are no perfect rounds here today. Right?
No.
Okay, I think at least there was one question where everybody missed, I think.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Koho.
Bro.
And Ryan.
I wrote Sparky.
And Michael.
0.
And Will.
0.
And Matthew.
0.
And Jeremy.
I'm guessing Spot's wrong.
And Azaria.
0.
And Jake.
A good Christmas movie, 0.
0. Is it a Christmas movie? I don't want to get into that debate. Anyway, I have Video Store at 11, Kingsman at 10, DMC at 9, Dread at 8. Is that what you have, Tim?
That is what I have. Let's get into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. It's the wheel round. We're going to bring up a wheel from wheeldecide.com. All 4 of the teams are going to have a chance to spin the wheel. It's got 4 fandom categories, 4 Warzone categories on it that the teams chose to put on the wheel. There's no spinners or opponent's choice because this is a multi-person match. And so each team is going to get a chance to spin that wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they must keep what they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece, unless you check the multiple choice. Then it will be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in this round, so if a team gets a question wrong, the other teams must be ready to go for a steal. So the categories on the wheel are Disney animation, DC, horror, Oscars, Mission Impossible, Planet of the Apes, action adventure, and directors. So, Video Store, you're in the lead. Do you want to spin first or defer to the Kingsman?
Yep.
We're deferring.
Okay, Kingsman, do you want to spin or defer to DMC?
We'll.
I would assume you said that you would defer. You cut out, but
Yes. Sorry. Yes, we'll defer.
okay. DMC, would you like to spin or defer to Dread?
Is that how you're feeling?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Then let's go.
Okay, so you're spinning DMC.
We will be spinning now.
Okay, So this is going to be your first spin.
And Will, I just want to make sure you're aware you're not muted in the main call. I don't know if you intended to be, but I just wanted to make sure you.
It lands on Oscars.
We will be spinning again, please.
Okay. This is what you are stuck with. And it lands on Disney Animation.
Okay.
All right. So I will go ahead and give you your questions in Disney Animation. Who's going to be the answerer for DMC for this? Jake? Okay. All right. Are you guys ready? Okay. Your first question. Which Disney animated film features the lead character being gifted a library?
Beauty and the Beast, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, Koho's back. We're going to get back into the questions for DMC for your second question in the category of Disney animation. What is the name of the ship that John Silver mutinies in Treasure Planet? We're just looking for the main name. We don't need the abbreviation before the name.
Five.
4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, the Commander, B, the Legacy, C, the Courage, or D, the Resistance.
Legacy, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Your next question. What is the name of the place where all of the children turn into donkeys in Pinocchio?
Pleasure Island, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. Preston Whitmore, the man who funds the trip to Atlantis, was old friends with which relative of Milo's in Atlantis, the Lost Empire? Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, grandfather, B, father, C, mother, or D, grandmother.
Nazara, can you keep your hands on screen, please?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Grandfather, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question in Disney animation. In Bolt, what Star Trek villain actor voices Dr. Calico, the villain on the Bolt TV show? Five, 4, 3.
I'm fine with that.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, F. Murray Abraham, B, Ricardo Montalban, C, Eric Bana, or D, Malcolm McDowell.
Malcolm McDowell, final answer.
That is correct for 1 more point. So DMC gets their total up to 16. Is that what you have, Boatman?
Yep, that's what I have. 16. Everybody else stay where they are.
Yep. So here's the wheel.
Back up.
And we're moving over to Video Store. Do you want to spin or defer to the Kingsman?
I think we should defer. We'll defer.
Okay. Kingsman, are you going to spin or defer to Dread?
We'll defer.
Okay, then this will be the spin for Dread.
And Dread, you might want to, if you have a manager with you, you might want to message that manager to hop into the StreamYard call, please.
Directors is what you spin.
Do you want us to wait for? Oh,
spin again.
Yep, spin again, please.
Yeah, spin again.
Is it a free spin? You land on horror. All right, Boatman, you want to go ahead and give Club Dread their questions in the category of horror?
yes, I can. Okay, Dread, your questions in the category of horror. Who plays Rosemary's husband in Rosemary's Baby? Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice,
2.
please.
Multiple choice options are A. Charles Grodin, B. Robert Vaughn, C. John Cassavetes, D. Rod Taylor.
D. Rod Taylor. Finally.
That is incorrect. Everyone else for the 1-point steal. Your options are A. Charles Grodin, B. Robert Vaughn, C. John Cassavetes, D. Rod Taylor.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's get steals, starting with Kingsman.
C. John Cassavetes.
Let's go to Video Store.
John Cassavetes.
And DMC.
John Cassavetes.
That is correct. All right, what's next, Boat?
Sorry, just getting the scores down. Your next question in the category of horror. In 1977's The Hills Have Eyes, the father of the cannibal family is named after what planet? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jupiter.
Jupiter is correct for 2 points. Next question. How is Sam Carpenter related to Billy Loomis in 2022's Scream? And we do need semi-specific.
Multiple choice, please.
Multiple choice options are A. Daughter, B. Niece, C. Sister, D. Cousin. Five.
Niece.
4. That is incorrect, everyone, for the 1-point steal. Your options are A. Daughter, B. Niece, C. Sister, D. Cousin. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kingsman.
C. Sister.
And Video Store.
She is his daughter.
And DMC.
His daughter.
Daughter is the correct answer. Okay, Dread, your next question in the category of horror. Gil Keenan directed what remake of a Tobe Hooper horror movie? Five, 4, 3, 2.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Everyone for the 2-point steal. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kingsman.
We said Poltergeist.
And Video Store.
Poltergeist.
And DMC.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist is correct. And Dread, your final question in the category of horror. What type of location does Christine work at in Drag Me to Hell?
A bank.
That is correct for 2 points. So coming out of that round, Tim, I've got DMC at 20, Video Store at 15, Kingsman at 13, Dread at 12. Is that what you have? I can't hear you. Oh, you're muted. That's why I can't hear you.
That's 100% why you can't hear me. Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay.
All right. So we'll bring back the wheel, and this is going to be, we're moving on to Video Store. So do you guys want to spin or defer the Kingsman?
We will defer.
All right.
Okay, Kingsman, if you have a manager, let them know they should be in here.
I am a manager, sir.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you had someone else. No,
You should know this, Boatman.
It's a free spin. It's a free spin. It's a fucking free spin. All right, DC.
We'll take this.
All right. I'll go ahead and give you your questions in DC. Are you ready, Kingsman? Oh, who's going to be the answerer, Koho?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Your first question. Which DC film features the main hero having a fight with an evil version of themselves in a scrapyard?
Superman 3, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. How does Bane convince people that Dr. Pavel died in the plane crash in The Dark Knight Rises? Five, 4, 3.
He leaves a decoy body, final answer.
That is incorrect. Everybody else, chance for a 2-point steal. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dread.
Put his blood in a cadaver.
Let's go to Video Store.
He takes Pavel's blood and puts it into another person's body.
And DMC.
Transfuses his blood into a corpse.
Is a cadaver a corpse? I don't fucking know. Is that what that is? Okay, then I would accept all those answers. Okay. So we're moving on. Kingsman, your next question. A song by what famous composer is played during the bombing by V at the beginning of V for Vendetta? Five, 4.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Bach, B, Vivaldi, C, Mozart, or D, Tchaikovsky.
Vivaldi, final answer.
That is incorrect. Everyone else, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Bach, B, Vivaldi, C, Mozart, or D, Tchaikovsky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dread.
You said D.
Let's go to Video Store.
We said A.
And DMC.
We also said D.
D. Tchaikovsky is correct. All right, Kingsman, your next question. What is the name of the beauty product that makes people sick in Catwoman?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Buline, B, Foul Fix, C, Facelifter, or D, Beauty Sleep.
Buline, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question in DC. Who plays CIA agent William Cooper in Red? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
That is your second repeat. Who plays CIA agent William Cooper in Red?
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, Neil McDonough, B, Carl Urban, C, David Wenham, or D, Tom Hiddleston. Five, 4, 3, 2.
Carl Urban, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, so the Kingsmen get their total up to 17. Dread is at 15. Video Stores also at 17. And DMC is at 23. Is that what you have, Boatman?
You had Video Store at 17.
Yes.
And Kingsman at 17 and Dread at 15?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. And DMC at 23. Yep. That's also what I have.
Okay. So then we'll bring back the wheel, and this will be the spin for the Video Store.
And Mark is hopping in now.
All right. Okay. It's a free spin.
Come on.
Planet of the Apes.
Okay, Nazar, this would be all on you. So how do you feel about it?
Michael, just so you know, you're muted in the main call. I don't know if that's intentional. Okay. I meant to say unmuted in the main call, but I think he got my gist.
I think so. We're going to need an answer here, guys, on what you're going to do.
We will spin again. We will spin again.
Okay. It's a free spin. It's a free spin. Guess what? It's a free spin. Hey, you get Oscars.
Okay, Video Store, your questions in the category of Oscars. How many people were nominated for their performance in Kramer versus Kramer? Five, 4.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A1, B2, C3, D4. 5, 4.
2, final answer.
That is incorrect. Everyone else for the 1 point steal. Your options are A1, B2, C3, D4. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's go to Kingsman.
3.
And Dread.
3.
And DMC.
3.
All incorrect. The correct answer was 4.
4. All right. What's next?
Your next question. Who won Best Director for films released in 1955? Five, 4, 3.
Delbert Mann, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Borat's subsequent movie film, Dune and Joker, were all nominated for what Oscar? Five, 4, 3.
Best adapted screenplay, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. Who is the only person that Angelina Jolie lost an Oscar to? Five, 4, 3.
Hilary Swank, final answer.
That is incorrect, everyone, for the 2 point steal. Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Okay, that is Kingsman's second repeat.
Third, I have.
Sorry. Oh, okay, third. Who is the only person that Angelina Jolie lost an Oscar to? Five,
Koho,
4,
can you get your hands on screen,
3,
please?
2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Kingsman.
Marion Cotillard.
And Dread.
No idea. So Julia Roberts.
And DMC.
I said Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet is correct.
Nice.
Okay, your final question in the category Oscars. What song won Best Original Song for films released in 1993? Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice, please.
Multiple choice options are A, Streets of Philadelphia, B, Philadelphia, C, A Wink and a Smile, D, Again.
Streets of Philadelphia, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right. So at the end of round number 2, here's where we're at. DMC gets their total up to 25. Then we have a tie for second place with Kingsman and Video Store both at Video Store's at 22.
Video Store's at 22. Kingsman are at 17. Dread's at 15.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, that is correct. So we're going to move into round number 3. Boatman, what is round number 3 and how's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to look like this. It is the Warzone round of Pick Your Poison. Each competitor is going to get to, or each team is going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. They will be able to confer on their 3 and 4. 1s and 2s have to be answered individually, though. The categories that are available are actors and actresses, animation, action adventure, musicals, music, classics, comedy, romance, directors, and coming of age / teen. That was a mouthful. We're going to let them pick their categories right now, and we will cut back in.
All right, we're back for round number 3. Pick your poison. We're not going to go through what everybody picked because that would take too long, but they picked stuff. It all works. We're going to kick it off with Club Dread as they are in 4th place right now. So, Boatman, why don't you kick us off with that?
All right, Club Dread, your 1-pointer in actors and actresses for Jeremy is as follows. Name one of the 2 people who play Adam and Barbara Maitland in Beetlejuice.
Alec Baldwin.
Correct for 1 point.
I also just realized that I was supposed to be the one to read those, and I told you to read them. But I'll continue to give them now, just because for my sanity. But okay, so we're moving on to animation for Ryan. All right, Ryan, are you ready? Yes, I'm assuming.
He gave a thumbs up.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself.
Your 2-pointer in animation, Ryan. What animated film features a creature known as the Cat Bus? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
That is your first repeat. What animated film features a creature known as the Cat Bus? Five, 4, 3.
I'll take in that repeat.
All right, there's your second repeat. What animated film features a creature known as the Cat Bus? Five.
Damn,
4.
I'm sorry. The Rescuers?
That's incorrect. We were looking for My Neighbor Totoro. All right, so we are going to stick with Club Dread for their 3-pointer in the category of comedy. You guys can work together on this one. Are you ready?
Yeah. Let's go.
What job does C.D. Bales have in Roxanne?
If that's Steve Martin's character, he's a firefighter.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if they would name a supporting character. I don't know. That's the only one I know from the movie.
Yeah, let's just go with it.
2.
Firefighter. Final answer.
That is correct for 3 points. All right. So with that, we're going to move over to, I believe, the Kingsmen. Boatman, you want to go ahead and get them started.
Yep, Kingman. Matthew, I believe you are taking the 1-pointer in directors. Okay, Matthew, your 1-pointer in directors. Who directed The Color Purple?
Steven Spielberg.
Correct for 1 point. And Kingsmen are still behind, so we will go to Koho's 2-pointer in actors and actresses.
Okay.
Dennis Hopper, Lawrence Fishburne, and Harrison Ford have supporting roles in what 1970s film?
Apocalypse Now.
Correct for 2 points. So now we will go back over to Dread for their 4-pointer in action adventure.
Yep. All right, gentlemen, are you ready? Your 4-pointer in action adventure. What 1972 action film is about an aging hitman who befriends a young man who wants to be a professional killer?
Sounds
Ryan, I
feels
think
like
it's the mechanic, I believe.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah.
Let's go with it.
Yeah. The mechanic, final answer.
That is correct for 4 points. So we'll move back over to the Kingsman.
Yep.
Kingsman, your 3-pointer in animation. Who voices Z, DJ's babysitter, in Monster House?
Oh. Shit. Matthew, do you know this one?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Kat Dennings' final answer.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Maggie Gyllenhaal.
That's what.
So we will keep Kingsman for their 4-pointer in musicals.
Yep.
Kingsman, your 4-pointer in musicals. The songs So You Want to Be a Boxer, You Give a Little Love, and Bad Guys are all from what 70s musical?
Oh boy.
Anything?
What a way to go. I'm not quite sure. The Great White. Oh, that's. I know James Earl Jones boxer. I don't
know. You can just shoot.
Repeat the question.
Okay, I believe that is their last repeat.
One. It is.
The songs So You Want to Be a Boxer, You Give a Little Love, and Bad Guys are all from what 70s musical?
I'm trying to pull a 70s musical where that makes sense. I don't know if they call them Nationals musical.
I don't know if that's a musical.
Fame and Hair are like right on the border of that year. Of the thing.
3,
Just
2,
shoot for one of them.
1.
Fame final answer.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Bugsy Malone. Bugsy Malone.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to move over to the video store for their 1-pointer in comedy for Nazario.
Yeah.
All right. Your question. Who plays Richard, the accountant who accompanies Tommy in Tommy Boy?
David Spade.
That is correct for 1 point. And we are going to stick with you guys for your 2-pointer in coming of age for Michael.
Yep.
Your 2-pointer. What book is Olive inspired by in Easy A?
The Scarlet Letter.
That is correct for 2 points. And a tie game with DMC, so we will move on.
Nope. We are up by 1.
No, you were not.
No, you're tired.
25?
Yep.
25-25.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, Boatman, you want to go ahead and give DMC their 1-pointer?
Yep. Will, your 1-pointer in coming of age / teen. What 2010's coming of age film is about a teenager named Nadine whose best friend starts dating her brother?
Edge of 17.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay. So we will go back over to the video store for their 3-pointer in directors. Gentlemen, your 3-pointer in directors. Who directed 1958's The Big Country?
That is William Wyler, I believe.
And I trust you completely.
The Big Country. Let's just go for it.
4?
William Wyler, final answer.
That is correct for 3 points. All right, back over to DMC.
Yep, back over to DMC. Jake, your 2-pointer in directors. Who directed Being There?
You said you cut out on the name of the movie.
Who directed Being There?
Oh, Hal Ashby.
2 points.
All right, and we are tied again, so we will stick with DMC.
For their 3-pointer in action adventure.
Yes.
Lord Humongous, the Euro Captain, or Gyro, sorry, Lord Humongous, the Gyro Captain, and the Toady are characters in what action film?
It's the Road Warrior.
That sounds right.
Yeah. The Road Warrior, final answer. Mad Max, the Road Warrior.
We have to accept your first answer, and that is correct. The Road Warrior is correct.
All right. So I have DMC at 31 with that one, right?
Let me do math. Yes, 31.
Okay. So we're moving back over to Video Store for their 4-pointer in animation. Gentlemen, your question. What is the name of the titular penguin voiced by Martin Short in The Pebble and the Penguin?
Wow. I told you we should have taken the 3.
Yeah, you're right. Get anything. Maybe like sand, because it's sand pebbles. Pebble,
No.
4.
Let's not use. We'll go sand. Final answer.
Is incorrect. We were looking for Hubie, Hubby, something like that.
Hubie.
Hubie. I was right the first time. Okay, so we're back over to DMC for their 4-pointer.
Yep, DMC, your 4-pointer in actors and actresses. What duo appears in the classic films Gunfight at OK Corral, 7 Days in May, and I Walk Alone?
Boy. Man. I have a couple options in my head. I don't know if we want to waste a repeat. Do you want to waste a repeat? I kind of want. Yeah, I'll use one. Let's use one. Repeat the question.
Okay. Your question again. What duo appears in the classic films Gunfight at OK Corral, 7 Days in May, and I Walk Alone?
What are you thinking? Just
so like, I don't know. I just like Rock Hudson and Doris Day just came in my head, even though Gunfight at OK Corral doesn't seem right.
I mean, it's better than Martin and Dean Martin and yeah.
4, 3.
Just go with it.
Yeah. Rock Hudson and Doris Day. Final answer.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Burt Lancaster and Kirk Douglas.
Oh. All right. So we end the Pick Your Poison round. DMC is in the lead with 31. Video Store is in second with 28. Then Dread follows with 23. And then Kingsman is in fourth with 20. Is that what you have?
That is also what I have.
Okay, we're going to move into the betting round. Here's how this is going to work. It is the Fandom round 3 betting round. I'm going to say a Fandom category. The teams are then going to have to decide if they want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If they get the question right, they gain the points that they bet. If they get the question wrong, they lose the points that they bet. We're going to play out all 5 questions because we need to know who comes in first, second, third, and fourth. And on the final question, you can work together. There are different questions for all of you. So, any questions as we're getting into the betting round?
Okay. Can I get just a quick recap of the score?
Again, DMC is at 31. Video Store is at 28. Dread is at 23. And Kingsman is at 20. So, the first category that you can bet points on in this round is going to be the MCU. All right, let's get bets starting with the Kingsman. Who's taking it and how much are you betting?
I am, and I'm betting 2.
Okay, and Dread, who's taking it and how much?
I am, and for 2.
Okay, Video Store, who's taking it and how much?
I am for 1.
All right, and DMC.
I am for 1.
Okay, here is your question in the MCU. What weapon does Gor's daughter, now in Thor's care, wield in the final scene of Thor: Love and Thunder? This is a movie that came out in cinemas.
Yes, it is. I actually like this movie, to be fair.
I do too.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
Okay, you got the repeat in. Your question again. What weapon does Gor's daughter, now in Thor's care, wield in the final scene of Thor: Love and Thunder? Yeah, I definitely like it less upon rewatch, but on the whole, I still like it enough. But it's got some very fun moments. It's also got some very stupid moments.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Koho.
Stormbreaker.
We're going to go to Dread.
Stormbreaker.
We're going to go to the video store.
Stormbreaker.
And we're going to go to DMC.
Stormbreaker.
That is correct. So I've got the score 32, 29, 25, 22.
Yes.
Okay, what's the next category, Boatman?
The next category that you can bet on is Worlds of DC.
All right, let's get bets starting with I forget who's. Oh, Ryan, you're taking it. How much?
I'm betting 2.
Okay, Nazario.
I'll go 2.
Jake.
2.
And Matthew.
2.
All right, everyone's going 2. Boatman, what's the question?
The question in World of DC: when Superman and Zod fight for the first time in Man of Steel, Superman is saving who from Zod and his allies? The question kind of zoomed on me in the document, so I was like, that's why I had that weird little pause there, because I was like, oh crap, can I keep reading this in time, or is there going to be a weird pause?
You did a good job.
Thank you.
You made it happen.
That's what I do.
5.
Would I call myself a hero for it?
2.
Yes.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Ryan.
I wrote Colonel Hardy.
We will go to Nazario.
I went with Lois Lane.
We will go to Jake.
And I wrote Martha Kent.
Everyone's got something different, and we'll go to Matthew.
I wrote Lois Lane.
One of you is correct. It is Jake. Martha Kent is the correct answer. So I've got Kingsman at 20, Dread at 23, Video Store at 27, DMC at 34.
Yes, that is what I have as well.
All right. The next category you can bet points on is Jimmy B, James Bond. All right, let's start with the Video Store. Who's taking it and how much?
I'll take it and I'll go 0.
Okay. DMC, who's taking it and how much?
I will be taking it for 2 points.
Okay. Kingsman?
I'll change markers. Just
I will take it and I'll be betting 2 points.
Okay. And Dread?
I'll take it and I'm going 1 point.
Okay. So we got a 0, a 2, a 2, and a 1. Here's your question in Jimmy B. Who directed The Man with the Golden Gun? This movie's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's the best part of the movie is the man with the golden gun, and everything else kind of sucks.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy because, you know, he's got extra nipples. It's just nuts.
Should have been called the man with the third nipple.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. It's his nubbin. Let's go to Michael.
Guy Hamilton.
Jake.
Guy Hamilton.
We'll go to Koho.
Guy Hamilton.
We will go to Ryan.
Fuck, I said John Glenn.
Guy Hamilton is correct. And just like that, we're tied. The Kingsman and Dread are tied at 22. Video Store got it correct, but they didn't bet any points, so they stick at 27, and DMC's up to 36. So, Boatman, what's the fourth category?
The fourth category is Planet of the Apes.
All right, that's starting with DMC.
0.
Okay, Matthew?
0.
Okay, Jeremy?
That's it, 2.
Okay, and Nazario?
0.
Okay, this is going to be a very interesting question, Boatman. You go ahead and read it.
Yep, this is me. How specifically does Dreyfus die in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? Have you seen The Simpsons, Tim?
Yes.
Have you seen the episode where Troy McClure sings the Planet of the Apes song?
Yeah! I believe I know what you're referencing, but I don't know for sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Will.
I said an explosion.
We'll go to who else bet 0? We'll go to Matthew.
I said shot in the head.
We will go to Jeremy.
I said Kobo shoots him.
And Nazario.
I said pulled out of a car and beaten to death by apes.
All incorrect. Explosion was the correct answer. But DMC bet 0, so they stay at 36. Video store also betting 0 will stay at 27. Yes, and Dread will lose 2 points, going down to 20. Kingsman will go up or stay at 22. So the fight for 3rd and 4th commences here in round 5 for Jesus. 5th question. Here's where we're at. The category is, it is everyone's favorite fandom quotes. All right, let's get bet starting with the Kingsman.
We'll be betting 2.
Okay, Dread.
Yeah, we're also betting 2.
Okay, video store.
We're also betting 2.
Okay, and DMC.
Sorry, you're a jackass.
Well, we're the turd in the punch bowl. We're betting 0.
Okay, so we're gonna start with DMC because they bet 0. So Boatman, you want to go ahead and read them question 4?
Yep, DMC question 4 in quotes. Which Disney live-action actress said the quote, "It is a vile drink that turns even the most respectable men into complete scoundrels"?
I feel like I've seen this recently too.
Jake, just so you know, you're muted.
5, 4, 3,
repeat.
2. All right, that is your 3rd repeat. Go ahead, Boatman.
Oh, yep, that's me. Sorry. Which Disney live-action actress said the quote, "It is a vile drink that turns even the most respectable men into complete scoundrels"?
I didn't realize we were talking in here. That's my bad.
Okay.
I don't know, like Angela Lansbury came to my head. I don't know, something like Bedknobs and Broomsticks or something.
And see, Emily Blunt came to mind for me.
Oh, for Mary Poppins Returns?
No, I thought it was
Jungle Cruise. I'm cool with that if you want to go with it.
Emily Blunt, final answer.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Keira Knightley, Curse of the Black Pearl. Okay. And so we're going to move over to
guys.
We're going to move over to the video store because mathematically that's what I want to do. And
that's the
I've been put through pain. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. So video store, you're getting question 3. Your question?
Yep.
Which Disney animated princess said the quote, "What can I say? Bling is my thing"?
Is that maybe like Moana after she steals something from Krakatoa or something? Is she a princess?
Yeah, but doesn't sound like it.
Okay. I don't go whatever.
Bling is my thing.
4, 3.
Moana, final answer.
I wanted to repeat.
That is incorrect. The answer is Raya. Raya.
So I wanted to repeat.
You can't change places, Nazario. It doesn't matter. Who are we going over to? Kingsman?
We're going to go over to Dread. And if they hit their question 2, then we will go to the Kingsman for question 1. So, Boatman, go ahead and read question 2 for Club Dread.
Okay. What DreamWorks animation character said the quote, "Here's my day so far. Went to jail, lost the girl of my dreams, and got my butt kicked pretty good"?
Yeah. Yeah.
5, 4.
No, we can talk it out here. It doesn't matter.
Repeat the question.
Okay.
Repeat.
What DreamWorks animation character said the quote, "Here's my day so far. Went to jail, lost the girl of my dreams, and got my butt kicked pretty good"?
Shoot.
5.
Puss in Boots, final answer.
That is incorrect. So I think our places are solidified, Tim.
Yep. And your winner is Fun DMC. The answer was Megamind, but DMC wins with 36 points. Coming in second was the Video Store with 25 points. Coming in third, the Kingsman with 22 points. And in fourth place, Club Dread with 18 points. But that is the outcome of the match, and that's going to do it for this match. So thank you guys for watching the Game of Factions 2022 50-50 teams match. We got a lot of other good stuff for you, like 50-50 singles, both of the Fandom matches, singles and teams, and both of the Warzone matches, singles and teams. And if you didn't check out the end of the regular season that aired last week or the week before, whenever, the final act, it aired, go check it out. We'll see you guys real soon with the rest of the matches. Have a great night.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Game of Factions. It's going to be a great time here. This is going to happen, no hitches. Like, this is going to be perfect, I promise. It's going to be great. I'm here to host with the Multiplex logo. It's going to be a great time. We have a great match for you today. It's Fandom Teams, part of Game of Factions, one of 6 matches to prove which faction is the greatest of them all in all the land. Go to Fandom. But we have Brittany and Joe here representing the Video Store. We have Albert and Scully from the Kingsman, Abel and Antonio Galactes Nuts from Fun DMC, and Kaiser and Ryan here representing Club Dread. So it's going to be a fun time. We're going to dive right into the match. Here's how the match is going to work. We're going to start with round number 1. Round number 1 is going to consist of 10 questions from the realm of Fandom play. Each player will have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, I'll say pens down, at which point players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual say 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1? All good. Nope. All right, then. Your first question comes in the category of Star Wars.
Okay.
And the question is, who is the only character at Leia's bedside at the moment of her death in The Rise of Skywalker? Now I use time to write down all the stuff I forgot to write down before I kicked over. Perfect. Joe's team's initials are JB. I bet he likes that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Brittany.
I said R2D2.
God damn.
Albert.
I said Rose Tico.
Antonio.
I hate this movie. That was Maz Kanata.
Kaiser.
I also say Rose.
Hello.
Joe.
R2D2.
Scully.
R2D2.
Abel.
Also, don't like this movie, but I said R2D2.
And Ryan. Ryan?
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yep. Show your answer. You got an answer?
Oh, God.
I asked for...
Technical difficulty already.
I don't know.
Remember that thing you said about it going vertically?
Thing. Okay, bye. All right, we're back after that first question, it was an eventful question, let me tell you. Joe and Brittany are in the lead with 2, followed by the Kingsman with 1, and Fun DMC with 1, and Video Store. Unfortunately, Ryan's camera crapped out. Technical difficulties, it happens, but he won't get the point for that. So we're going to move on to question number 2. It comes in the category of the MCU. And the question is, in Thor, Love and Thunder, what part of her body does Sif lose? I'd like to call Phase 4 of the MCU. This should be good, but it's just kind of okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Albert.
Arm.
Antonio.
I said arm.
Kaiser. Joe.
Arm.
Scully.
Arm.
Abel.
Or arm part.
Ryan.
I said I went specific, but yeah, arm.
And Brittany.
Arm.
Arm is correct. I believe it is the left arm, so that is correct. Clean sweep. Unless anyone has any issues with that, but clean sweep. So we're going to move to the next question, which comes in the category of Mission Impossible. In Mission Impossible, which 3 team members are revealed to have survived the failed mission in Prague? Freaking Prague, man. Did you know it's a city? There was a point in my life where I didn't know that. Actually, even when I just said, did you know it's a city? I wasn't 100% confident. I was like, wait, is it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Antonio.
Ethan, Claire, and Jim.
Kaiser.
Claire, Jim, Ethan.
Joe.
I had Jim, Claire, Ethan.
Scully.
Jim, Claire, Ethan.
Abel.
I couldn't think of first names. No.
Ryan.
Yeah, Ethan, Claire, Jim Phelps.
Brittany.
Ethan, Claire, and Jim.
And Albert.
Ethan, Jim, Claire.
Ethan, Jim, Claire, all correct. So I definitely miscounted somewhere. I have Joe and Brittany with 6. I also have Albert and Scully with 6. Doesn't sound right. I have Antonio and Abel with 4, and Kaiser and Ryan with 4. So whose point did I give somewhere?
I think Albert has an extra 1.
Yeah, they should be at 5.
Yeah.
And Antonio and Abel, you guys are at 4?
I think so. I got 2, and Antonio got 2.
Okay. I'm going to take this time now to say anyone not playing in the match, please help me keep full. Thank you very much.
Cody in the chat.
All right. Kingsman 5, Fun DMC, and Club Dread both at 4. So we're going to move to the next question, which comes in the category of Alien versus Predator. The question is, who plays Miss Vickers, the head of the expedition in Prometheus? Was you watching, who maybe are not as in tune to fandom fight, this category got a whole lot bigger. And having seen most of the things that we just added to this category, I would put this movie like somewhere in the middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Dumbest person in this movie, Charlize Theron.
Joe. Or, I'm sorry.
They're on the roof.
We'll take that. We'll go to Brittany now. Brittany?
Yep. Charlize Theron.
Oh, wait. I'm fucking up. Anyway, we're going to Scully. I got it. Don't worry. Scully.
Charlize Theron.
Abel.
Charlize Theron.
Albert.
Charlize Theron.
Just Antonio.
Charlize Theron.
And I'm pretty sure I forgot Ryan. So Ryan. Ryan Payne.
Oh. It's right
there
here.
We go. Charlize Theron. I saw it. Great. Fantastic. I promise I'll only do that 3 more times. All right. Your next question. Comes in the category of Marvel. Which Marvel film features the main villain obsessed with creating a fusion device? I guess this is a good time to tell you that it's cold in my apartment. Left the windows open last night. It was very hot, and now it is cold. And that is how the weather works.
So close the windows.
Hope this is riveting stuff, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Joe.
Spider-Man 2.
Scully.
Spider-Man 2.
Abel.
I said the first one.
Ryan.
Spider-Man 2.
Brittany.
Spider-Man 2.
Mike's too close.
Albert.
Spider-Man 2.
Antonio.
Spider-Man Deuce.
And Kaiser.
Spider-Man number 2.
Spider-Man 2 is correct. Look how slick that was. All right, your next question comes in the category of Pixar. What is the name of the mythical fantasy board game that Barley bases his and Ian's adventure on in Onward? I love this movie. Yeah, I was thinking that. Cody just said keeping score is hard because they don't know what the right answer is until I say right answer. And I was thinking that that might be an issue. But it's okay. I believe in us. I believe in Harvey Dent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Scully, I think.
This is not right, but I said Quest. I said Quest of Evermore.
Abel.
Quest of War.
Ryan.
Nope. I just wrote Dungeons and Dragons.
Brittany.
No, I said Tales of Yore.
Albert.
Quest of Yore.
Antonio.
Make sure I invented this. Marauders and Magic.
Kaiser.
I say Quest of Yore.
And Joe.
I just said Mystic Quest.
Quests with an S is of Yore is correct. So unfortunately, Albert right there, I can't give it to him. But Kaiser got that point. Abel got that point, even though he spelled Yore funny. And I think that was it. So score update. I have Joe and Brittany with 10, Albert and Scully with 9, Antonio and Abel with 8, and Kaiser and Ryan with 9 as well, but that's probably wrong. Any objections? Great.
Sounds good.
Lovely. Cody, if I'm wrong.
I don't do math.
All right, then we'll move to the next question, which comes in the category of Rest in Peace, Disney live action. Who plays the Queen of Hearts in 2010's Alice in Wonderland? Oh, I'll try, Cody, at the end of each question to be like, okay, so these people got that question correct, and then that's when you can do the thing. Close match here, though. It's great. Good stuff. Having fun. Killing it. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Abel.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Ryan.
Yeah, I went with Helena Bonham Carter.
Brittany.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Albert.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Antonio.
My girl wants me to watch this movie, but I don't want to. Helena Bonham Carter.
Kaiser.
You still in my thoughts. Helena Bonham Carter.
Joe.
Helena Bonham Carter.
And Scully.
Helena Bonham Carter.
Clean sweep. That is correct. Everyone got it right. Good job. As we move to the tri-ultimate question, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Which DC film features the songs Friends Are Family and I Just Died in Your Arms? Ooh, it's always tough when we ask about songs. Then I want to sing them. Because fun fact about me, when I get a little tipsy, I start just singing when they're to fill the space. Great time. Totally not weird. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Antonio, pens down. We'll go to Ryan.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
The Lego Batman movie.
Brittany.
The Lego Batman movie.
Albert.
The Lego Batman movie.
Antonio.
That makes so much sense. I was going to say Superman 3. I don't know
why. Kaiser.
The Lego Batman movie.
Joe.
The Lego Batman movie.
Scully.
The Lego Batman movie.
And Abel.
The Lego Batman movie.
Unfortunately, I can't take that. It's called the Lego Batman movie. So that's unfortunately incorrect. But everyone else, except for Antonio, I believe was correct. So I have the scores at 14. Joe and Brittany 13. Wow, you all have names that start with A's. Albert and Scully and Kaiser and Ryan also have 13, and Abel and Antonio are at 10. Your next question, your penultimate question, will come in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek First Contact, what alien species makes the first contact with Earth? I believe that you know, no one has a perfect round. That's what I was saying. All perfect rounds.
Yep.
Words are tough sometimes, especially when it's before noon and I'm usually sleeping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brittany.
Vulcan.
Albert.
Vulcans.
Antonio.
Vulcans.
Kaiser.
Vulcan.
Joe.
Vulcan.
Scully.
Vulcans.
Abel.
Vulcan.
And Ryan.
Vulcan.
Vulcan is correct. Clean sweep on the board. Everyone is correct. As we move to the final question, as there are no more perfect rounds, it's in the category of YA. The question is, what is the first name of Edward's adopted vampire father in the Twilight Saga? I'm happy these are here. I hate them. They're not good. But happy they're.
Yeah, I thought I'd be madder about them.
They're better than, I would argue, like 20 to 30% of other fans.
Repeat, please.
Yep, that is Abel and Antonio's first repeat. The question again, what is the first name of Edward's adopted vampire father in the Twilight Saga?
Thank God.
I believe I said it at the beginning, but if I forgot, I apologize. Each team has 3 repeats in 1 challenge. But you all do. We'll get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Albert.
Carlisle.
Antonio.
I almost just had the last name. Carlisle.
Kaiser.
Carlisle.
Joe.
Carlisle.
Scully.
These movies can burn in hell. Carlisle.
Abel.
Carlisle.
Ryan.
Oh, God damn it. I wrote Carlisle differently.
Medically correct. That works for me. And Brittany.
Carlisle.
Carlisle is correct. Clean sweep. Everyone is correct. So that brings us to the end of round number 1. Very close match here. The video score, Joe and Brittany are in the lead with 13, followed closely by Albert and Scully and Kaiser and Ryan, each with 12. And then Abel and Antonio with 9, and now add 5 to everyone's score. I just said.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
You got
You
it.
lost me completely.
We're going to move to round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It's the wheel round. Each team is going to get a spin at the wheel. If they like it, they spin the first time. They keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they need to keep it. They spin the second time. We'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 3 each person. Unless you look at so it will only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. But guess who forgot to make a wheel? All right, we will bring in the wheel, and your categories on the wheel today are Star Trek, MCU, Marvel, James Bond, Disney live action, Mission Impossible, scores and soundtracks, and Middle Earth. No spinners or opponents since. Holy crap! Remember when we did that? That was wild. Joe and Brittany, you guys are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
We'd like to spin first, please.
All righty then. We will remove unnamed Multiplex logo. Bring in David. And this will be your first spin. Lands on Middle Earth. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Nick, we would like to keep Middle Earth, please.
Sounds like a plan. All right, so Brittany and Joe have chosen their category of Middle Earth. I will be reading the questions. Joe and Brittany, are you ready? I'll just take a thumbs up. That works. Great. Your first question. Which Middle Earth film features a character being referred to as a barrel rider?
The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who is believed to be impaled by the cave troll in Moria in the Fellowship of the Ring?
Frodo Baggins, final answer.
That is correct. For 2 points. Just make sure. Okay, cool. All right, your next question. Who plays Faramir in The Two Towers?
David Wenham, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Ah, Jesus. All right, your penultimate question. What type of animals pull Radagast's sleigh in an unexpected journey?
Rabbits, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Roskabel rabbit.
And your final question. What object does Gandalf find in the wreckage of the Battle of Isengard at the beginning of The Return of the King?
The Palantir, final answer.
And that is correct for 2 more points and a clean sweep of Middle Earth. So Joe and Brittany get their score up to 28. So we will bring back in the wheel. And Albert and Scully, you are tied with Kaiser and Ryan, but you are higher ranked for today's purposes. Would you like to spin next or defer? I assume because you said Koho's on his phone, he's probably not. Okay. Yes, David, you're good to go.
Okay, we're going to defer.
All right, so it goes to Kaiser and Ryan. Kaiser and Ryan, would you like to spin first or defer to Abel and Antonio? Kaiser, Ryan?
We'll go now.
You're going now? All right, cool.
Yeah. Yes.
Bring, so that works. And Cody.
Bring Joseph in first. Yeah.
Yeah, we can bring Joseph in once Cody goes out. Bada boom. There's Joseph. Cody, if you want to give the wheel a spin, go ahead. And on scores and soundtracks. So just keep it or spin again.
All right, you just discussed this, so yep.
Yeah, I'm in favor with that too. Yeah.
Spin again, please.
Okay. I was like, would you like to let me in on? All right. You will have to keep what it lands on this time. Never mind.
Nope.
This time, though, it lands on the MCU.
Okay. Perfect. Good luck, guys.
All right, Kaiser and Ryan, you have landed on the MCU. I will be administering your questions. Are you prepared? All right, your first question. Which MCU film features a final battle based in Greenwich, London, though some of the main fight is often moved to other locations?
Thor, The Dark World, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays Quicksilver in Avengers: Age of Ultron?
Aaron Taylor Johnson, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. What is the name of the faulty healing virus invented by Maya Hansen and adopted by AIM in Iron Man 3?
Extremis, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, how long is the bomb timer that Groot places on Ego set for? 5, 4.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, 3 minutes, B, 5 minutes, C, 1 minute, D, 7 minutes? Five, 4, 3.
5 minutes, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, and your final question. What did Melina name the pig she uses to demonstrate mind control on in Black Widow? Answers in 5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Alexei, B, Yelena, C, Drakov, D, Olga?
It's Alex. Alexei, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point and the sweep of the MCU. So Kaiser and Ryan get their score up to 25, which means we will bring back up the wheel and throw it back to Scully and Albert, who are still maintaining a lead over Albert and Antonio. Would you like to spin now or defer?
We'll defer again.
All right, sounds good. Antonio, Abel, if you want to tell Bill he can hop in the StreamYard right now, that will work.
Bill, if you want, you can hop into StreamYard. Just to, or not.
We'll go ahead and give the first spin, and if you want to consult Bill
You got it.
on the StreamYard. So, Cody, go ahead and spin the wheel.
Morning or afternoon or whatever the hell time it is.
How you doing, buddy? Thanks for being here.
Oh, look, we get to spin again.
How I would have loved those Middle Earth questions.
We land on Disney live action. Would you keep it or spin again?
What do you guys want to do?
I don't think we have to waste too much time on this. I think we give that sucker another spin.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You will have to keep what it lands on this time.
You got it.
Someone please take Disney live action. I do not need these questions anymore. All right. Lands on Mission Impossible.
We like that.
All right, guys. You got it.
All right. Abel, Antonio, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of Mission Impossible. Are you prepared? Great. Also, before we do this, I know you guys haven't done Skype calls before. Is one of you comfortable unmuting and answering? Antonio?
Yeah, hopefully.
Perfect. All right. Your first question in the category of Mission Impossible. Which Mission Impossible film features someone being killed after someone claims that person's jaw is broken and they are unable to speak? Need an answer in 5, 4, 3.
Mission Impossible 2, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who punches in the code to free Benji from the bomb vest at the end of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation? Answers in 5.
Can we get a repeat, please?
Sure thing. That is your second repeat. You have one remaining. The question again. Who punches in the code to free Benji from the bomb vest at the end of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation? Answer in 5, 4, 3.
Solomon Lane, final answer.
That is incorrect. Everyone else chance for a 2-point steal. All right. We're going to make sure one person is writing down. We'll get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All pens down. We'll start with Joe and Brittany for the 2-point steal.
Benji.
We'll go to Albert and Scully.
We said Elsa Faust.
And Kaiser and Ryan.
Benji.
Elsa Faust.
Benji is the correct answer. So Joe and Brittany and Kaiser and Ryan will get the 2-point steal. We'll move to the third question now, which comes in the category Mission Impossible. Still back to Abel and Antonio. Who is revealed to be a traitor of the IMF in Mission Impossible 3? Answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat, please. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll give you the repeat. That is your final repeat. The question again. Who is revealed to be a traitor of the IMF in Mission Impossible 3?
John Musgrave, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your penultimate question. Who plays the White Widow in Mission Impossible Fallout? Answer in 5.
Vanessa Kirby, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, Albert and Antonio, your final question. What type of specialized items does Benji give to Ethan in order to climb the outside of the Burj Khalifa, which wind up failing him in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol?
Gloves, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points in the end of Abel and Antonio's round number 2, which means we only got 1 left. How we doing, folks? We're going to bring back the wheel. Scully, Albert, do you know if Mr. Koho will be joining us? No? Okay. Sounds good. Yes, score update. So before we spin the wheel for Albert and Scully, I have the score with Joe and Brittany at 30, Kaiser Ryan at 27, Abel Antonio at 22, and Albert and Scully still at 17. So with that being said, we will get the first wheel spin for Albert and Albert and Abel. This is confusing me a lot. Oh my God, you've all landed on Middle Earth. Congratulations. What could it be? Oh, we've done that one. Oh wait, no, we didn't do that one already. So Albert, Scully, would you like to keep that or spin again?
Can we see what's left, please?
Sure thing. Would you? We're gonna need an answer pretty soon here.
We're gonna spin again.
Alrighty.
Spin again.
Yep.
Hello. Oh, sorry.
Spin it again. I bet this time it lands on something else. Ah, what do you know? You know what they say about the third time. All right, sounds good. You're keeping scores and soundtracks. And look at that. We're all in the same place we were a second ago. Albert, Scully, are you prepared for your questions in the category of scores and soundtracks? Is Scully good? I just know he was a little laggy there. Okay, good. Your first question is scores and soundtracks. The Pitbull song Celebrate appears in which DreamWorks film? Need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Home, B, Penguins of Madagascar, C, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, or D, Puss in Boots? Five, 4.
Penguins of Madagascar, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second question. What rock star has a composing credit along with Harry Manfredini on the film Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives? The bells are ringing. Please know what time it is. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Fred Mullen, final answer.
That is incorrect. Everyone else chance for a 2-point steal. We're going to get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All pens down. Before I go to everyone, Kaiser, Ryan, which one of you has the answer? Because you're both holding boards up.
Me.
So, you're pointing to Kaiser. Got it. Okay, so we'll start with Joe and Brittany for the 2-point steal.
Alice Cooper.
Avalon Antonio.
Alice Cooper.
And Kaiser and Ryan.
What's an EXO roast?
There. Alice Cooper is the correct answer. So Joe and Brittany, as well as Avalon Antonio, will get the 2-point steal. We will move back to Scully and Albert now for your third question. Who composed the score for Alien? No S, just Alien.
Jerry Goldsmith, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. John Williams composed the score for how many Wizarding World films?
Three, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. What singer sings the song Why Should I Worry for the film Oliver and Company? Answer in 5, 4, 3.
Billy Joel, final answer.
And that is correct for 2 more points. And wouldn't you know it, the end of round number 2. We have, by the game here, Joe and Brittany in the lead with a couple steals at 32, followed by Kaiser and Ryan, I believe, at 27, followed by Albert and Scully, and Abel and Antonio each tied with 24. So we will move into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions. Well, really, when you do the math, it's about 8. But we have 5 more questions, per se, in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can choose who will take question number 1. The other player will then have to take question number 2. They can reset for questions 3 and 4. And teams can confer on the 5th and final question. Once you hear the category, you can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If you get the question correct, you will gain those points. If you get the question correct, you will lose those points. We will play until the end of the match. So I wrote a lot of questions, so I'm going to ask them all. Any questions? We get around number 3. Great. Your first category you can bet points on is DC. All right. We will get bets starting with the video store. Joe and Brittany, who will be taking it? How much?
I'll be taking it for 2.
All right. Albert and Scully. 2 and how
taking
many?
it. I'm going 2.
Okay. Albert and Antonio.
I'm taking it for 2.
All right. And Kaiser and Ryan.
I'll be taking it for 2.
All right. Sounds good. Your question in DC. Which DC film features a glowing green explosive liquid that is responsible for giving the hero their powers? Goodness gracious. My back feels much better. I went to a chiropractor recently, and he was like, "Tell me about your sleeping habits." And I was like, "Well, sir, I sleep on a couch." And he hit me. Said, "What are you doing?" And so I started sleeping in a bed recently, and it's surprisingly much better. 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
3. All right. I think that was Ryan. Yes. So that is Kaiser and Ryan's first repeat. The question again. Which DC film features a glowing green explosive liquid that is responsible for giving the hero their powers? Yeah, no. I still got a bit of a hunch because I'm tall, so gravity like affects me like that. Scully gets it. But, you know, my back feels better.
Our kind cannot sleep on couches.
I've done it for quite a while, but should we sleep on couches is the question.
Yeah,
5, 4, 3, 2. All right. That is Joe and Brittany. If you all aren't muted, all of you should be muted in Skype, so that's probably why that echoes there. But the question again, which DC film features a glowing green explosive liquid that is responsible for giving the hero their powers? So that's Joe and Brittany's first repeat. I don't know the song that I just asked about in the last question. Oh, why should I worry? I could make it up. Why should I worry? Why should I run? Something like that.
That's
5.
pretty much how the song goes.
Is that it? 3. Yeah, maybe I dug that out from my 2. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Joe.
I don't know why it took me so long. Swamp Thing.
Scully.
Swamp Thing.
Antonio.
Sure, yes, Swamp Thing.
And Ryan.
No, just no.
All right, Swamp Thing is the correct answer, which means everyone will gain 2 points except Kaiser and Ryan will lose 2 points. I now have the scores at 34 to 26 to 26 to 25. So we will move to the next category, which Brittany, Albert, Abel, and Kaiser have to take. It is in the category of DreamWorks animation. All right, we'll get bets starting with Albert.
2.
We'll go to Abel.
2.
Kaiser. And Brittany.
1.
All right. The question in DreamWorks. What does Hiccup do to Toothless to help him resist the urge of the Alpha during the final fight in How to Train Your Dragon 2? The reason I stumbled there is because I put an E on the end of resist, which isn't how you spell that. And instead of continuing to read the question like a professional, I went, "You idiot, you put an E on the end of resist." Resiste. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Albert and Scully's first repeat. Question again. What does Hiccup do to Toothless to help him resist the urge of the Alpha during the final fight in How to Train Your Dragon 2? I haven't ranked my DreamWorks films in a while, but I recall this one being like top 3. Pretty damn good. Remember when Nico played? He was like obsessed with Nico. Forgot about that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Albert.
I said rub his scales.
Albert.
I said he covers his eyes.
Kaiser.
I said blindfolds him.
And Brittany.
Yeah, blindfolds them.
Blindfolds him, covers his eyes. Oh, I can accept that as well. So that is correct. So everyone, Brittany and Joe will gain 1 point. Albert and Scully will lose 2 points. And then Abel, Antonio, and Kaiser and Ryan will gain 2 points. So I have the scores at... Whoa, 35. There's so many tally marks. 35 to 24 with Albert and Scully. Albert and Antonio at 28. Kaiser and Ryan at 27. Yes? Perfect. All right, your next question, which you can reset who takes it, is in the category of scores and soundtracks. All right, we'll get bets starting with Abel and Antonio. Who will be taking it for how much?
Feast or famine, dude. I'm going for 2.
All right, Kaiser and Ryan.
Me, 1.
Joe and Brittany?
Me, and I drew a donut.
All right. And Albert and Cody?
2.
All right. Your question in Scores and Soundtracks. Who composed the score for Predator 2? I didn't have water. I forgot the water today. I mean, I forgot the wheel. You think I remembered to grab water? Your mouth's getting very dry, but it's okay. Close. We'll get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Abel.
Alan Silvestri.
We'll go to Kaiser.
Alan Silvestri.
Joe.
Alan Silvestri.
And Scully.
Alan Silvestri.
Alan Silvestri is correct. So Scully and Albert will gain 2 points. Albert and Antonio will gain 2 points. And Kaiser and Ryan will gain 1. Joe and Brittany will stay right where they are. It is now 35 to 26 to 30 to 28. Holy crap. I'm going to start writing the numbers down because Jesus. All right, your next category, which Brittany, Albert, Antonio, and Ryan have to take, is Middle Earth. All right, we'll get bets starting with Ryan.
Sorry, I had to mute Skype. 2.
All right, Brittany.
0.
Albert.
2.
And Antonio.
Very, very crappy deuce.
Alrighty. Your question in Middle Earth. Who is the first character that Bofer, Oin, Feely, and Keely run into once they first enter Erebor in the Battle of the Five Armies? Let me do some math here. I haven't done that in a while. All right, we have reason to go to the question. We will get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Ryan.
I said Bilbo.
Brittany.
I also said Bilbo.
Albert.
I said Balin.
And Antonio.
Not a person that says Smaug.
So Bilbo is correct. So Ryan will gain 2 points for Kaiser and Ryan. Joe and Brittany bet 0, so they will stay where they are. Everyone else will lose 2 points, which brings the scores to going into the final question. Brings them to Joe and Brittany at 35, Albert and Scully at 24, Albert and Antonio at 28, and Kaiser and Ryan at 30. So very interesting things could happen here as we get to the final question, which comes in the category of the Wizarding World. All right, we will get bets starting with Joe and Brittany.
1.
Albert and Scully.
2.
Albert and Antonio.
That's the biggest 2 I could draw.
And Kaiser and Ryan. All right, so everyone close out your Skype calls. Make sure you are unmuted. You don't need the Skype calls anymore.
Okay.
So we're going to do all the talking out in this call. We will start with Joe and Brittany, who bet 0. Everyone else bet 1.
Coolio.
We bet 1.
Who bet? Oh, yeah, who bet 1? Everyone else bet 2.
Joe and Brittany bet 1. They bet 1 point.
Good stuff. Yes.
I don't need my board.
We'll start with Joe and Brittany. Here's your question in the Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, why specifically was the student Justin petrified by the basilisk instead of killed?
He saw him through nearly
nearly headless Nick.
Yeah. So yeah.
He saw the basilisk through nearly headless Nick. Final answer.
That's correct for 1 point. All right, we will move to let's say Albert and Scully. So Albert and Scully, your question. In The Secrets of Dumbledore, Jacob is framed for an attempted assassination after Lally stops the real assassination against Santos by Grindelwald's men who tried to kill her. How?
They try to poison her, I believe.
I need to hear that question again.
That's fine. We'll use a repeat.
Okay.
All right. That is your second repeat. The question again. In The Secrets of Dumbledore, Jacob is framed for an attempted assassination after Lally stops the real assassination against Santos by Grindelwald's men who tried to kill her. How?
I believe they try to poison her.
Okay. That sounds right.
Okay. You want me to go for it?
Yeah, go for it.
Poisons her. Silences her.
That is correct for 2 points, getting their score up to 26. We will now move to Avalon Antonio for your question. Question number 3. The question is, in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, Harry recognizes one of the wizards who attack him, Ron, and Hermione from seeing him at what event?
Is it at the ministry hearing or something, or
That could be it. Or I almost thought maybe it was from like Goblet of Fire, like the World Cup or something.
from the Quidditch World Cup?
Yeah.
We'll get an answer in 5, 4,
You
3.
I'll go with your gut, man.
All right. The World Cup. Final answer.
Quidditch World Cup.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for the death of Dumbledore, the astronomy tower of the night. Dumbledore died. So Avalon Antonio will lose 2 points, tying them with Albert and Scully. We will get to that later. But first, for posterity's sake, we will go to Kaiser and Ryan to answer their question in the Wizarding World. Kaiser and Ryan, your question is, in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, following the final task, what does the fake Moody reference that allows Harry to realize he had been behind everything from the beginning?
He mentions the graveyard, which he should not know about.
Yes, he does.
He mentions the graveyard. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points, which means your winners are the video store, Joe and Brittany. Kaiser and Ryan have locked in second place, but we are not done here, folks. This is Game of Factions. We do need everyone to finish in a place. So we will take out Kaiser, Ryan, Brittany, and Joe.
Later.
And we will leave the Kingsmen and Fun DMC, who now need to face off in sudden death. So, gentlemen, here's how sudden death is going to work. It's going to be just like round 1. I'm going to ask you some questions. Pardon me. I ask you some questions. First team to gain a lead over the other team will be the 3rd place, and the other team will be 4th place. So, are you prepared for sudden death?
No, but okay.
Great. Your first question. Which Disney live-action film features a hacker trying to prove that a large company plagiarized his work? We'll get an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down, Abel. Abel. Pens down. Okay. We will start with Scully.
Said Tron.
Go to Abel.
No, I tried to write Tomorrowland, but I couldn't even get
To be fair, you were writing far too long for it to be the right answer. We'll go to Albert.
Tron.
And Antonio.
I'm ashamed that I get Tron. This is real genius. I don't know that's Disney.
And your 3rd place finishers, Albert and Scully, barely gaining the lead over Abel and Antonio there. So I'll just take everyone out since half the people are gone anyway. Just to do a quick wrap up here. Where's Abel? There you are. Great match, intense. The video store takes the win. They will bring 3 points to their faction for a Game of Factions overall. Kaiser and Ryan coming in second, taking 2 points for Club Dread. Albert and Scully with the sudden death 3rd place victory will take 1 point back to the Kingsmen, and Albert and Antonio will unfortunately bring 0 points to Fun DMC. But there are plenty other matches going on here in Game of Factions. Be sure to check them out. and we'll see just who the winner is at the end. So for all the factions, for all the players who played here today, for all the managers backstage and the people monitoring the Skype calls, there was about like 15 people involved in this match overall. So thank you to all of them. Thank you to Tim for editing this one, and sorry to Tim for editing this one. And like I said, check out all the other matches. We'll see you next time with another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.